Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's do the unboxing and have a first look at the iPhone 12 mini. And as you can see the box, it just looks like the iPhone 12. Here we have the iPhone 12, so we'll also compare the size with this one, and I also have some phones, we'll do that. And it just says that it's the iPhone mini here at the back. Here it just says that it's iPhone. And guys, I purchased the base variant, got it for what, 69,900, almost about 70,000. And this is with that 64 gigabytes of storage, guys. And if you're buying this smartphone, I would not suggest you go with the 64 gigabyte variant. Go with at least the 128. That's about 5,000 more, but I feel you need at least that 128 gigabytes. But anyways, let's open it up. And again guys, this also says that this is assembled in China. So anyways, let's open it up. It's very easy. You just pull like this. You don't need a knife or anything to open up iPhones. That's nice. So opens up, and this time I opted for this blue color because the iPhone 12 we had this in this mint greenish color. Oops. Looks exactly the same from the back. It's just the size difference, guys, and the battery capacity. Anyways, let's look at this one, and comes out. Oh my god, this is indeed very small. Oh my god, this fits in your palm. The screen size of this one is just 5.2 inches compared to many of the Android phones that are 6.5, 6.6. This is the iPhone 12. This has a 6.1 inch screen, guys. And in person, yes, it's significantly smaller. Let's see how comfortable it would be, because if you guys recall the Pixel 4a, which is also a very compact phone, I loved it after using it for a day. Let's see how I feel about this one. Anyways, let's come back to the accessories, or lack of it. We just get the Type-C to the lightning connector, and just some paperwork and SIM ejector tool in the box. No charger, no headphones or anything. That's the new trend with iPhone. So that's it. That's it what we have in the box. I'll just keep this to the side, and let's actually look at the phone itself. It's so small. Just giving you a comparison, this is a regular iPhone 12. I also have my old iPhone 10R. I'll just keep it. This one also has a 6.1 inch screen, but as you can see, it looks significantly bigger. And this is the OnePlus 8T. If I just remove this Android phone typical size, as you can see, huge difference. It does not feel that much of a difference on screen, guys, but when you hold it, big difference. Anyways, let's just keep those phones to the side. Let's have a look at the physical. Again, this exterior chassis is still aluminum, guys. And guys, regarding the color, I thought this would be a lighter shade of blue, because if you recall this iPhone 12, Apple calls it green, but it's so light. So I thought it would have been lighter shade of blue, but this is actually quite dark shade of blue, so, guys. So yeah, I hope you got that. So we have the Apple logo. Still, this one is also having the same cameras that we have on the iPhone 12. It's a 12 megapixel with f1.6 OIS lens, and second is that 12 megapixel ultra wide. Front facing is also 12 megapixel. We have the Apple logo, and on this end we have the power on off button, guys. Nothing on this side. Bottom we have the vents for the speaker, the lightning connector. Again, this also has stereo speakers, guys, and our SIM tray. It will be one nano SIM, guys. And another SIM, if you want, is the eSIM route that you can go. So nano SIM that you are having. But again, guys, it's an iPhone, so storage is what you have. So be careful regarding the storage. And we have the volume rockers and that alert slider on this. Let's just try to power it on. Again, guys, can't get over the size. It is tiny. It just, I can reach everywhere. This is the bigger one, to give you an idea. See the difference, guys. So let me do one thing, guys. Let me actually set this up. In the meantime, here are the specs. The iPhone 12 mini is having a 5.4 inch XDR OLED screen which supports HDR10 and Dolby Vision. It's powered by the powerful Apple A14 Bionic chip. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM, comes in storage of 64, 128 and 256. It's having a nano SIM plus eSIM functionality. Moving to the camera, it's a dual camera setup. The main camera is a 12 megapixel, and then we also have a 12 megapixel that's ultra wide. Moving to the front facing camera, this is also a 12 megapixel and has a 2227 milliamp hour battery. Hi guys, so I've just set up the device and I just used the migration assistant from the iPhone 12 and it just migrated. It took about 10 minutes and did everything. In fact, the wallpaper, all the apps, etc. It is moved. In fact, it's also downloading the Call of Duty. So again, very seamless integration. And in fact, on my Twitter account, I didn't have to even relog in. So very cool, migration if you already have an iPhone and still can't get over the size of this one. Just notice guys, you can just hold a phone like this. It's been ages like we could do that because I can reach every part of the phone. So definitely compact. And now the iPhone 12 with the 6.1 inch screen feels bigger to me. Anyways, here it is, and again typical iPhone layout, iOS 14. And if I go towards the settings guys, regarding the storage, I wanted to show you guys, it started downloading some apps. About 20 gigabytes was already sort of used. So roughly out of that 64 gigabytes, you should get about 44 gigabytes available. That's the reason I'm telling, if you really plan to use this long term, go with the 128 gigabyte variant. Yes, you have iCloud storage, but still many of the apps like WhatsApp, etc. rely on local data. So again, be careful about that. So here we have it, and again even this iPhone 12 mini also has that ceramic shield glass on the front, so it's supposed to be a lot more durable. But guys, the back glass, this is also glass, is not that ceramic shield, so be careful. And one thing I've noticed is that at least on this blue color, it's actually dark blue guys, navy dark blue I would say. It's a fingerprint magnet, as you can see. Just about 5 minutes since we unboxed it, a lot of fingerprints. That way, the green one resists the fingerprints a lot better. Now, if you look at it, let's also look at the speakers on this one. This one also has that stereo speakers or something. Let's just play something. Let's just play something. As you can see, very loud. This is the max volume. Wow, for such a small tiny phone, the speakers are actually very loud. I didn't expect that. I thought the speakers will be way less louder compared to the regular iPhone 12, but that's not the case as we saw. So again, that is a good thing. And now let's also look at the camera. I don't think so there'll be any change compared to the iPhone 12. It's the same, but let's have a look. Again, it will be the same interface and all those things. Standard iPhone interface that you're getting. So 1x and 0.5, that's ultra wide. We don't have that telephoto zoom. That's only in the Pro variants, guys. But rest, it should be this similar thing, because this is also having that same 12 megapixel camera sensor. And again, we have the portrait mode, all those things, lighting effects, and all those things. I'll show you samples later on. Works better with human subjects. And again, video is a thing that I like on iPhones. They do it actually very well, and we can also shoot the video in ultra wide, so that's actually nice. Now let's actually go back to the front facing camera, 12 megapixel. And to be frank guys, I did not like the front facing camera on the iPhone 12 also. Looks like the same on this one. The skin tones are not produced that well, but in portrait mode, if you go to this natural lighting, it does a lot better. The second one, the studio lighting, actually I felt this was better, but in regular mode I didn't like the front facing camera. But let's do one thing, let's actually take some sample shots with this one so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. So these were taken with the rear facing camera, and there is slight saturation of the colors that I noticed, but as you can see, you can even go closer to the objects and they come out nice. This was with the ultra wide angle lens, and now move to artificial lighting in my office, and here also as you can see the white balance is good, hence the color reproduction is actually really good even in artificial lighting. Now moving to human subjects, just notice the face. I felt that the face was actually extra dark in these pictures. Yes, when you enable the portrait bokeh mode, it improves slightly, but still I would say for Indian skin tones, the faces were captured darker, I would say. Now, this was in the front facing camera, this is in the regular mode, and it can also go slightly wider. And I feel it improved a little bit when we invoke the portrait bokeh mode. Now these were taken in completely artificial lighting, and again notice that face closely. This was in the portrait mode, and when I went closer, yes, the portrait mode produced better pictures in my opinion, but again far away, again that lighting on the face was not that great even in the portrait mode. And this was that ultra wide. And now moving to the front facing camera, I simply did not like it, completely artificial lighting. As you can see, the picture is actually very soft, but when we enable the portrait bokeh mode, it improves a little bit, but still I would say the picture is pretty soft. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this iPhone 12 mini. Certainly guys, it's a very compact and a small phone. So if you always like very small phones, you will actually like it, and it will be interesting to see how this one fares in regular usage, because the battery capacity is 2227 milliamp hour. But in my usage of the iPhone 12, now I've used it for more than a week, this was giving me excellent battery life. So let's see how the mini fares in terms of battery life. Does it last for a typical working day? I don't think so. This will last for the next day. I could even last the iPhone 12 for the next day, but does it last for a typical working day? For example, let's say you get up at about 7:30 in the morning. Does it last till night, let's say about 11:30 or 12? That's the big question. But what do you guys think about this iPhone 12 mini? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try to include some of the questions in my future videos. And guys, as I had promised, I have also done the comparison of this iPhone 12 with this iPhone 10R, the camera comparison. We have to just edit that video, so we'll be posting that video very soon. Some very interesting results that we got regarding the camera. So again, stay tuned for that. And guys, if you're still not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.